this. Is this any better? I don't know. Let's try recording as well to make sure that we can actually record this while we stream. Is this actually streaming of suitable quality? Let's try. YouTube.com. See if this works. Suitable quality. Actually, let's try. Is this decent? See if this works. Oh, this is a check to see if the quality is all right. I know it's kind of blurry. And you're gonna hear some weird sound effects, but that's on purpose. This is a check to see if the quality is all right. It's kind of blurry. You're gonna hear some weird sound effects, but that's on purpose. Okay. Hear some weird sound effects. I guess the next thing I gotta double check is whether or not this video is gonna be usable, which I won't know until I stop it. Okay. Yo, King Hayden. Yo, Pashin. Yeah, just trying to set up. Let me turn off the effects. Just trying to set up to see if I can live stream the session at the same time as recording it, which would be super cool. Yeah, just trying to actually. Let me turn off the effects. Just trying to set up to see if it actually seems like it might work. Stream the session at the same time as recording it, which would be. This is crazy. I'll actually be able to live stream the DrtyThrty sessions. The only thing is just trying to set up to see if it actually seems like it might work. Why am I just listening to myself talk? I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. Let's turn this stuff off. King Hayden says, I feel like watching this live will be much more fun. I guess you guys can see that because you're live. The only thing is, I know typically when one is streaming, they'll have a chat open and be interacting. There's no freaking way I'm going to be able to make a beat, interact with chat. So I'm probably going to keep the chat interactions to potentially the intro of the show and then the outro of the show, and I'll kind of explain what I'm going to do there. Because if you have questions on anything I'm doing, I would recommend you still throw them into the chat, and then I can go over questions, or I'll review the chat at the end of the show, and I think that'll be something that happens on the live show, but potentially gets cut out of the video. Maybe not. Maybe I should keep it in the video too. I'm just trying to figure out how I can actually see the chat while I'm doing this as well, just in case. Oh man, I'm honestly a little nervous because I feel like there's so much more potential for things to go wrong now. How do I see my chat? Come on, man. Show me the chat. Show me the chat. Where in God's name is it? Oh, man. Oh, man, I didn't. Okay, well, I guess it's good that I can't see the chat, actually. Yo, C-Mac, what up? This is, in fact, the real Blue Wizard Digital Nate. This is my weird little YouTube podcast / show that I've been doing since the new year. And yeah, we're gonna this is crazy. I think, yeah, you guys are getting a taste of what it's like before things begin. I'm glad everything's working technically, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit record, because this is gonna end up being a video, a DrtyThrty video, like I've been doing every day. Let me just make sure everything's good there. Yeah, I'm gonna hit record, and I think I've tested this already. It's gonna record a good quality thing. Yeah, King Hayden. Yeah, it is 8:42. So we got yeah, 20 minutes to 9. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna hit record, and then I'm basically just gonna start the show. You'll see, Mac. It's funny because, yeah, that's so rad to see Blue Wizard homies on here from the Blue Wizard Discord. Check out bluewizard.com and hunt for that Discord link. There is a secret channel that I hide in on Discord, just because I'm kind of the ADHD styles kind of keep me. I get too enveloped in paying attention to all of Discord because there's so much stuff going on across all the channels. So I usually just hide in a secret channel called Nateland that you gotta hunt for access to. There's a little quest you gotta accomplish to get access to Nateland. But yeah, I pop in every once in a while. Not as much as I'd like to, but once in a while. All right, guys. I'm gonna hit record. We're gonna start recording the show, and then when I do that, we're gonna just pretend you're watching a video, but just know that this is all live. Oh my God, this is, whew, so much can go wrong right now. Okay, hold on. Before we gotta hydrate. Okay. Wish me luck, buddies. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey. Yo. This is another episode of DrtyThrty with me, Nate. Where every day this year so far in 2024, I've been sitting down late at night to make a beat in 30 minutes. Sometimes going a little bit over, sometimes always going a little bit over. Yeah, and I've been trying to mix it up with like the gear that I've been using, every single day, trying to make sure I'm doing something different or trying out different techniques to kind of give a different flavor of, different ways one could make a beat. I don't know if that'll eventually start to settle down and I'll start to just stick with a single thing and start working on something. But honestly, I think, I don't know, I like the way things have been going. I gotta say, something that's kind of huge for me is the fact that it's only been like not even 2 weeks yet, And this channel is already well over 100 subscribers. It's like, that's nuts to me, because I honestly did not think that anyone would want to watch this. I was like, when I first started this, I was like, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be making these beats. It would be cool to like make a little video so that I have like documentation of it, and maybe someone would see it and think it's neat. But people keep subscribing. People are giving sweet comments and giving me love and bigging me up on the beats, even when they're a little trashy. So I want to give a huge thank you and a huge shout out to everyone who has subscribed so far, because it puts a huge smile on my face. And you can talk to my my 14-year-old son, who I just jubilantly bust into his room while he's playing video games and excitedly exclaim how many subscribers I got. And I mean, last night I hit 100 subscribers, and I think we're already up to like 109 or something like that the last time I looked, which is like, oh my god, it's just, it makes me so happy. Okay, the other cool thing, which I mean, some of you might know because this is very new to me. This is live streaming right now. If you're watching this video with the normal time, like it's going to come out tomorrow afternoon, you're not going to know about this, but I'm doing a little experiment right now, and literally right now I am recording this to a video file, but at the same time I'm streaming it to YouTube. And we've got a chat room full of dope homies that are just hanging out, watching me do this stuff. If you ever want to join them, I mean, it's too late for this one, but I may do this again. I think if it goes well and it's smooth, it literally adds almost no extra time for me to just, also pump this out to a live stream while I'm doing it. So if you want a sneak peek of, DrtyThrty before it goes out, these homies in the chat right now, they're getting a sneak preview. Everyone else isn't going to see this video till tomorrow. They're getting it right now, and not only that, they're getting it live as I'm doing it. So they're going to see me fucking up and getting frustrated and then laughing about it, because in the end this is all just silly. Okay, so that's the intro, because we got to get into the beats. We got to start making some beats. So one more massive love to everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm going to be just going through my stuff. I'm going to be kind of focusing on what I'm doing so I don't get too distracted, because there's not a lot of time to actually make beats. But if you see anything that I'm doing, or you have any questions or anything you want to say, just drop it in the chat, and I will have a peek after I'm done, and we'll do the outro, and then I can just hang around and answer questions and make sure that, there's no confusions. Okay, so without further ado, you guys are tuned in to DrtyThrty with me, Nate, and we're gonna make a beat. So what I was thinking, actually, let's stop this. A few days ago, I was messing around with the, let's switch cameras here. Let me just do the old camera switcheroony to this one right here. Okay, so this camera is a little grainy, but you get to see it's this DrtyThrty. That's the dirty part. So a couple days ago, we were messing around with the KO2, making a beat on that. It took a while. I was explaining a lot of things. It took a long time to actually get something down. And then within about the last 10 minutes of the show, maybe even the last few minutes, I finally managed to scratch together something that was kind of wonky, kind of crazy. And I kind of just laughed it off and thought, like, this is something that I'll never listen to again. In the process of doing the edit for that video, I heard a nugget in this wonky beat, which I'll just play right now real quick. Yeah, so I think this beat went live This was the one that I did a couple days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take what I made here. I'm going to bring it into Machine. And I'm going to make something out of it, because there's some stuff that I'm hearing in here that I think could actually be something cool. So I'm just going to kind of treat this as, I mean, technically maybe I'm like continuing on a song, but when it comes down to it, that's, you know, there is no beginning and there is no end when it comes to making beats. The future is our destiny and the past is our pathway. So, you know, so like that, you know? So yeah, let's, I'm going to start the timer now that I've see that this is what I've learned. Usually I don't start the time, or usually I've already started the timer and then I explain for 5 minutes what I'm going to be doing, losing all that time. So already now we're like, I don't know, we're like 7 minutes into the show. I'm going to start the timer. Okay. So Shablammy. Oh, I did. The timer's already going. God damn it. Okay. So hold on. We're going to restart the timer. Hey guys, I'm going to restart the timer. Okay. Yeah, that mic clip. Get that. Just can't handle it. Okay, so the timer's going. We're going to play this beat. Now let's go back to the gear. I feel like there should be a timer in this view. There it is right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. We've got this beat, and I'm going to isolate out the stuff that I want. Do we got it? Yeah, we got it. Okay. You guys, if you could hear what was in my head, if you could hear what's in my head right now, you'd be like, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Okay, this is actually 2 bars. Oh. Okay, so next we want this. Nope, this. Okay. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to actually break this out to individual samples because I want to get yeah, I want to get I'll get just that and then just that. And then that way I can bring them in and out if I need. Oh, I'm recording right now. Okay. My okay, there's my stuff right there. Now let's bust this out, and I'm gonna flip it over to machine because now we're gonna be working in machine. Yo, the man Footbags is here. Oh my God, Captain Footbags, I love you. Okay. Let's do this. Let's split this baby up. I think there's an easier way to copy and paste this to multiple samples. I gotta get better at, especially when you got that 30-minute time limit. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oops. Oops. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's pump it up though. Yeah, this is gonna be good. And then the snares. Okay. I almost think the snare is so stripped down. I'm just going to reprogram it in. There's no point in having it like that. Or I could actually, if I have it just as one snare, I could just drop it when I want it. And then I can drop, you know, like little fills or whatever with it easily. And I don't know why I'm not just going to do the same thing with the beat, because I know what I want with the bass, with the kick drum, I mean. I'm going to turn the metronome on because this beat is kind of weird. What did I have? Is that right? How do you start that back at 0? That's close enough to what I had. But I actually liked this one better. Nope, not that one. And then I'm going to do like a variant of this on here. Where? Yeah, here. And then yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get this hi-hat in there, and again, I don't know why I recorded the whole thing when all I needed was a sample. Oh, I guess it was because I didn't want to, what didn't I want to do? I didn't want to lose the rhythm that I had. But I think it was quantized already anyway. And of course, I really got complicated with this hi-hat. No, not that complicated. I got real intense with this hi-hat, with the programming of it. There is some is it called humanization? I guess humanize. I think there's some variation I can apply to this. Let's say I want the low. Let's try. See what that does. Okay, so what I just did, I applied some humanization. I don't know if that's the right word. That's just humanize. Which I varied the volumes, so like the velocities that those hi-hats are hitting at. You can see right down here, each one of these little towers is like the volume that it's playing at. So basically just randomized the volume. So it within a range, I could set the lowest volume and the highest volume, and then it would kind of randomize within that. And then not only that, I also said nudge it off the grid forward or backwards. Each hit, push it forward or backwards 5%. So like literally like just a little tick forward or a little tick backward. And then what that does is basically like it's hard to hear, but it's there. What I'll do is I will show you both. This is if I didn't do that. All right, well, we have to leave that now. Okay. So this is what it was before I did it, before I humanized it. It's like really robotic. And then this is after I humanized it. So you can hear it kind of sounds a little bit wonky, which is good because then we've got mixed with the beat and stuff. Okay, so what I want to do now is actually I'm going to try and pump up the jam. Okay, and the whole juice of this I want to... Yeah, that sounded just like noise when I first did it. But there's a bass line that I was hearing in my head that I think really actually like ties it all together. This is the bass line that I had when I made it on the KO2. Which is neat, but it's not cool. But there is a thing that I'm thinking of that is cool, and we're going to do it right now if I can try. But what I need is a bass sound. I'm going to try going for like a sample. I'm not really paying attention to the note because I mostly just want the sound. I think I might be able to, even if I don't get the note that I want, if I can get a sound, I could always stack in like a sine wave with that sound to get like, so it sounds better in that note. But oh, buddy. Maybe. So a lot of this is going to come from the way that this is sequenced. And I think the easiest way for me to do this the way I want is to just literally draw it. Because yeah, okay. So these are the notes, or I mean, this is the timing that I want. And then what I want is, now I gotta find the note. Maybe this will work. Why do I have headphones on? So I don't think this sample is going to sound as good with this low. I'm going to try throwing a distortion on it to see what it sounds like with a little bit more high frequency in it, just in case. I think it might just be too bassy. It's pretty gangster though. That's kind of what I'm going for. I like that like off key note to like get it to the end, back to the thing. Like listen to this. That's all I had basically. What do we got? 8 minutes. All right, what does this beat need? That's what I heard in my head. I mean, does it sound as cool as it was in my head? Maybe. Let me put headphones back on just to double check. It's neat. Okay, what can we do to make this work better? My old buddy Drip. The only thing I don't like about this, I love this clay preset that Drip has, but I could never figure out how to get it, back on time, because it kind of adds like this, like, sounds like it's coming out of the bottom of a well. Hard to hear when it's just by itself, but if you mix it with the beat, it's actually delayed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just sample that as is, And I'm just gonna rip this out as its own sample, slap it into, so this should have that effect on it now. So now I can copy, let's say take this and slap it over here on its own. And then yeah, we'll set this up as a sample, not a loop. And then I want to, so you can actually literally see why it's offbeat. And it's right here, like the beginning. As part of that effect, it was adding like a little fragment of time at the start to actually make the effect that it sounds kind of like underwater. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that off. And then now it's on beat. I don't have the ability to affect it as much as I did before, because now it's basically, this is just a straight up sample. But I mean, with what I want to do with it anyway, I mean, I just wanted a clean. I might adjust the attack on it anyway. Now I think this will sound super sweet if it's coming in with like filters and stuff. So that's a thing. This whole thing almost doesn't fit anymore. We need to just get dirty. Just get it. We're gonna do, this is the kick. Let's side chain it to the kick and see what that sounds like. How much time? I got 1 minute. It needs some like high end. Oh, you know what I had? Because I want to get yeah, because let's just celebrate how many times I say in this show, or because it's a lot. Those hi-hats are bugging me now. I think it needs to be super clean, honestly. Oh, it says stop. Guys, it says stop. Oh no, it says stop. I gotta stop, guys. Stop, guys. Yeah, in this case, I think the super robotic hi-hats are better because that bassline thing is so crunchy and weird and alien that like having the groundedness of the let's assume that is not there, right? We're gonna assume that's not. We're gonna assume that's not there, right? We're gonna assume that's like not there. We're gonna assume that. Good heavens. Yeah, I mean, that is... that's way better. That's way better. Okay, so where we go? We took this. Which I was like laughing at the end of the episode. But then I heard it a bunch more. And I heard it like at low volumes as I was like editing things, and like I was like, that could actually be kind of cool. So today, shablamo, we made this. Starts actually a little bit too early now. Okay. Let's call it a day. This has been episode 12 of DrtyThrty. I'm your host, Nate. If you like what you heard, let's just keep this playing in the background because, yeah, if you like what you heard, there's more of this. We made allusions. Is that right? Did I use that word right? To historic events, namely me making that beat on the KO2. If you want to check that out, just go to the channel. I think if you're watching this you have to be watching this on YouTube. So go, you're on the channel. Just hit the subscribe button. That's the biggest part for me because it gives me something to lose my mind over when I'm excitedly dancing around. My teenage son rolls his eyes. Dad. Well, I don't even know what to say. I'm pleased with how this went. I was on the fence as to whether or not I was going to do a revisit of a past project on DrtyThrty. I've mentioned before on past shows that I'm starting to realize there's only so much that I can do in 30 minutes. And it really started to seem like every time I started a new beat, I was getting kind of to the same point. I was always getting to, like, honestly, right to where if I was doing this not on a show, or if I was not like making a video out of this, I was getting to the point where I would actually start to get into it and actually would start to, like, ideas would start sprouting, and I would, kind of know how to take it from just a simple loopy kind of sketchy beat into something that would potentially resemble more of like the roots of a song or something like that. Because like then the next stage would be, actually figuring out like a structure for it, and then figuring out like, do I want to sing on this, or do I want to rap on this? Do I want to play an instrument on this? Stuff like that. I think this was a good experiment in that we tried that out, and taking something that we had already been working on, taking it a little bit further. It still felt like a new, like a starting fresh kind of feeling, but at the same time, yeah, we had a head start and actually got somewhere kind of cool. I think if one day, if I do another session with this, it could actually be pretty, we'd start to think about how to structure it, and that'd be neat. Anyways, stop rambling. Huge shout out to the homies who have been hanging out with me in the chat. So many of you awesome dudes here. We got Pasheen, King Hayden, Foggier. Oh, Footbags is here, guys. We're in the midst of royalty. Captain Footbags. We got Deathly Love. Oh my god. Just the homies. They're all showing up. Huge love. If you guys enjoy what you're seeing and what you're hearing, please let your buddies know. Maybe they want to sit around the campfire and watch this on your phone or something like that. Thanks for joining me. My name is Nate Schmold. This was DrtyThrty, and I'm gonna sign off of this thing now. Okay. Bye. Awkward waving. See you later. See you guys. Peace out. All right. I hit stop on the recording. That was it. That was the show, you guys. You guys watched me make the show. Did it, so I can see this chat now. How did it go? Did you guys dig it? I'm seeing the hearts. So yeah, huge love, you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging around and giving me some support while I was doing my thing. I'm gonna do a quick scan to make sure I didn't miss any like technical questions or anything like that. It's just people being kick ass. Oh my god. The pace is killing. The pace is killing. Crunch time. Yeah, let's get those crunch times. Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, killer. No questions. So I mean, I'm just chuffed you guys hung around. Huge love for checking out the show. And yeah, if you think I should do this live more often, just let me know. Yeah, just comment on the videos. Let me know what you think. Let other people know that you're here and we're all part of this sweet community, just making cool stuff. I'm gonna sign off and continue on with my Friday night. It's 9:30. Maybe play some what's that game I've been playing? The one that the guys from Limbo made. The designer from Limbo. What's it called? Cocoon. Good heavens. Have you seen Cocoon? Insane. Yeah, I would love to do this every Friday, man. Oh my god. Badass. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, let's do this more often. I'll see you guys around. I mean, I'm usually recording the episode around this time anyway, honestly, every day. So I mean, if I'm feeling up to it, and the real test is I'm going to go back and check out the video that I recorded, and if it's completely screwed up and it screwed up the whole episode, I might not be able to do this too often, because having a good recording of the episode is the priority for me. Footbags is Cocoon good? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Hells yes. It's like I don't know if you've ever played Journey. I think we might have talked about Journey in the past, but it was an indie game that came out years ago, maybe a decade ago. It gives me those vibes, because it's like nothing's explained to you. Everything is a puzzle. Like you're trying to figure out what things mean, and what, you know, like for like maybe 45 minutes I was kind of wandering back and forth, because it seemed like I was in this dead end trying to figure out, like, there's no path forward. I don't know, like, everywhere I go there's no way forward. But then it gets you thinking outside of the box, and there's like, oh, but I can do this and go this, and oh my god, it is a genius game. It is a genius game, and I just kind of started. I'm only a couple hours in, so yeah, I'm gonna go play that. Okay. Huge love again, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out, and thanks so much. I'm gonna sign off. Peace out. Happy weekend. The almighty one, I'll answer one more question, and that is, have I ever played Shell? I play Shell a little bit. I'm horrible at it. I'm basically just like a moving target for people. I'm just like I basically just load into shell shockers only to be killed by other people. That's my purpose. But it's a fun game. I love getting killed by other people. Getting off a couple shotgun shots before that happens. All right. Huge love, guys. Have a great weekend. See you around. I'll be back. I promise. Peace out.